Hey, loves. I'm going to give you guys some time to get in here. Hey, Sage. Hey, Boo. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Mossum. Hey, baby. Good to see you. Hey, loves. Hey, Oop. Hello, Mother. Hey, y'all. Okay, y'all can hear me okay? My AC's not too loud because I can turn it down if need be. Hey, Mossum, let me mod you again. Um, I miss you, girl. You the only thing I miss about Massachusetts. I swear. I'm gonna make you a managing mod. Cool. You the only thing I miss about Mass. I hope you good. We can check in soon. I can probably update you too, girl. It's fine. All right. All right, y'all. So I have more. Dude, I have more amazing stuff to tell y'all. Okay, so one, I just had an amazing, beautiful time with my baby, and I can't wait to show you all the pictures and stuff that we took. I did like a mini photo shoot this past weekend, and was out with family and everything. It was awesome. So I was like busy, but I have like a bunch of photos and videos with baby and I and stuff that I'm still talking. Yes, girl, let's check in. So much change. Call me later. Okay, boo. Okay. For sure. I got you. I have more shit for y'all. I love this. I love this. So not only not, I told y'all my ex has one more low frequency to try to choose against me, right? Before I expose him with receipts. Damn, you look good. Oh, thank you. I just woke up. I woke up like this. I just woke up because of what I found out through a little birdie, okay? But also, didn't I say that my ex has one more low frequency to try to choose, right? He chose it. He chose it, right? Um, Girl. Oh my god. Different Sage. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are awesome. Oh, sprinkling money on me in the morning. Good morning. Thank you. Girl, let me tell y'all this tea. Let me tell y'all. I need to tell y'all the tea. When I be finding things out, I try to like tell y'all now, like, cause we're in that timeline. Hi, babes. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Okay, let me tell you guys. So I told you all that my ex had one more low frequency to try to choose against me, and the passive aggressiveness chose it, right? Cool. The receipt video is going to happen. You're glowing. OMG, girl, I literally just woke up. And my lighting, I don't even have any lighting. I could have brought my ring light over here, girl. No, I literally woke up. Let me tell y'all the tea. Okay, I can't look at the chat because I gotta tell you guys what's going on. I need y'all to be shook because this is ridiculous. Um, I also found out through a little birdie that not only is my ex obsessively watching my channel, having his friends watch my channel, but I found out through a little birdie, someone told me and informed me that he's been trying to use my channel as leverage and send it over to even the Guardian ad litem. Wait, wasn't he supposed to be a good guy? Oh, child, I know, right? I know. Also, if you really are catching up on all of that, honey, you need to watch my streams and my video. Okay, now that I have found this out, the receipt video is going to happen. the receipt video is going to happen. You want to know why? For the simple fact that I'm telling the truth. What are we gonna do? Show makeup tutorials? No, girl. Girl. So you know how I said I was gonna expose him with receipts? It's happening. I just need to figure out when. Right? OMG, LOL, girl. I need to figure out when, okay? And I'm letting you all know that it's going to happen. I'm going to expose him with receipts. I am. For him withholding. I am. I am. I am going to expose him with receipts. Because you want to know something? Almost every single receipt that I had, right, that displayed what happened with the withholding nonsense the past 3 months and all of that. Mind you, I'm about to get some more information because I told you all that, I took my baby to the pediatrics a couple weeks ago and all that. And my baby has another major appointment this Wednesday. So details will still unfold and everything, but I'm going to do it for the simple fact I'm telling the truth. For the simple fact I'm telling the truth. Right? Let me get the spam up out of here, you guys. Let me get the spam up out of here, my loves. Also, mods, if you guys can help me, if you guys can help me get the spam up out of here, I don't want them to clog up the chat. Protect yourself and your little baby. Everything is secondary to that. Oh, period. Oh, period. Period. And it's the fact that I'm telling the truth. And so it's like, if I realize people are hovering over me and people are like, I guess, like stalking my content and trying to spin a narrative with my content, I've been through this before. I'm going to just keep telling the truth. Because one of us has receipts on what happened during that end. If all my ex has is my YouTube channel and like low frequency vibes, for withholding my child through my child's first birthday, I mean, good luck with that, but I'm living and standing in truth, right? Living and standing in truth. So the receipt video will happen. You know, my baby has been doing a lot better. I'm noticing adjusting is like being a lot better. It's been nice. It's been nice. We both missed each other's company. Just like, the clinginess or whatever, and, little things or whatever. But it's not been as alarming as it was when we first got back into contact, because that was rough. That was intense. So, but my baby's doing so much better. My baby's been happier. Took my baby shopping again this weekend. And everything. And, yeah. Want to bet those are his minions? No, I don't think they're intelligent enough to, like, troll or spam my channel. Sometimes that happens, you guys know. So, yeah. The receipt video will happen. I don't know if I'll announce it, so that's why I'm kind of going live right now to kind of, like, give you guys a quick little inside update. But if you're sending my YouTube channel to the guardian ad litem and your whole entire crew, and even maybe your attorney, and you're trying to blow this whole case up with my YouTube channel, honey, you're blowing it up with truth. So the receipt video will definitely happen. Because the guardian ad litem has every single receipt. Almost, I think. Almost. I gotta go through the little folder that I had or whatever. But he has almost every single receipt. It's the same, because this is one thing when you tell the truth, and this is one thing when you live in truth and you're not afraid of anything or anyone. Your story doesn't change. It doesn't matter how many months have transpired or things that have taken place, right? Right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Thank y'all. I know my mods are probably working hard this morning. We got to get the spam out. I know that that happens or whatever. I appreciate you guys. I'm only going to be live like for a little while, and then anybody who wants to watch this can watch this back. But yeah, my you know, that's facts, right? Right? I watched you for a while. Now I love you. Oh, okay. That's facts. Yeah, my story doesn't change. Are you logging? Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Oh no, I'm not lagging. I'm not lagging. You don't have to remember your lies when you tell the authentic truth. Exactly. Exactly. Like, and obviously when I post and go live on here or whatever, or post the receipt video on here, it will be blocked out because obviously people's names and details and all that stuff, like all that stuff will be blocked out. But it's like, okay, cool, I'm happy to know you've been obsessively watching my channel trying to spin whatever narrative you can. I don't care, it's all the truth. Like what? And that receipt video over what happened with the withholding, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Because it's just like what I said in my last live stream. If I did all these things, right? If I were to drop my baby off and never return ever again, why do I have texts of you actively denying, right? It doesn't change the fact that you withheld my child for 3 months and wanted to make me miss that child's birthday, and now you're desperately, from what it seems like to me, especially now that the little birdie like quite literally told me this, what it seems like to me is that like he withheld the baby and is now trying to like spin or I don't know what this is, honestly. Maybe you guys can help me figure this out. Accidentally left. No girl. He said I dropped the baby off, never returned, never to be seen or heard from again. Right? 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 It seems like he's trying to spin, it's like he's trying to defend why he withheld the baby and lied. I mean, he lied even on his paperwork saying that he was the custodial parent. That's not accurate. That's not accurate. Then why am I still listed as the primary everywhere else? Quite literally everywhere else. I don't think he thought this far. I think he withheld the baby and thought that would gain him automatic leverage or something. And I think that he and his friends or whoever are working overtime to try and keep that narrative or something. It's weird. It's weird. It's like, did you not think this through? Did you not think this through? Right? I think it's all about control. I was the first one to be like, oh, come here. I'll be the safe space. Mm-hmm. Bro, they gonna scam my ass when I get old, right? Right? Yeah, it's about control. But it's like, to me, this kind of seems, because doesn't this behavior seem everywhere, right? Right? Keep praying. Oh, you say keep playing. Oh, you over here talking to the trolls. But yeah, we're gonna say prayed up too. But no, this behavior seems very scrambled to me. Like, it seems very like, and you know how this is with people who are toxic and abusive and like controlling and have these traits, right? People who are like crazy like this, right? Like, okay, it's like you can kind of understand, one level of their behavior, but then the rest, it just seems scattered and messy and all over the place, and it makes absolutely no sense. This is kind of where we're at, because I don't even know why he's doing what he's doing, or why he thinks he needs to try to do what he thinks he's doing. It's giving, I didn't think this through, now I'm desperate to try to prove a point as to why. But it's like, all this does is show his behavior. Like, what all this does is show my truth, right? And show his behavior. And when I expose him with receipts, they'll be blocked out. Because obviously we're not trying to show, private and personal information, right? Because I'm not going to do that. But the video will show everything that the Guardian already has, right? So it's the with the trial coming up, it's gonna demonstrate and show even those. It's the same thing. It's all the same information. I'm saying I think the Guardian has every single receipt because I can't remember. I can't remember how far I stopped logging. You know what I mean? Because obviously more things have unfolded even since. You know what I mean? But even that's just a simple add-on of, events or whatever. That's not deep. So, yeah. Yep. The receipt video will be happening. I'll drop it when you guys see it. You already know what time it is, right? You already know what time it is. Wasn't he like your best friend too? Like, was he just waiting for this opportunity? Well, he always threatened me. So, okay, the thing is, I'm going to just tell you guys. You know what? I'm just going to tell you guys this. I'm going to tell you guys what I know about him. I'm going to tell you all what I know about him. This behavior is subconscious and psychological. His dad was heavily physically and emotionally abusive to his mom. To where she pretty much gave up on life and she became sick. She's chronically ill. She's always in and out of treatment. I feel super horrible for her. I hope things get better. But she's always in and out of treatment, nursing homes and things like that. And he's taken care of her since he was 13. Right? Right. And unfortunately, when the dad, was like that, the dad also left when my ex was 13. We're going to go way back to childhood psychology because I don't know if my ex realizes it, but he's like subconsciously becoming like his dad. So his dad was also an alcoholic. And even though his dad was very physically abusive, the emotional abuse and the psychological abuse was still there. My ex punches walls and things, makes threats, but he's very emotionally abusive, right? So there's a mirror there. Also, my ex always told me about a woman that claimed to have his kid in the past, right? This woman got pregnant by him and, claimed to be, pregnant, with his child and all these things. And apparently, now this is the story that my ex told me that I no longer believe because look at how I'm being treated. But one of the biggest stories that my ex told me was that this woman lied to him about that kid being his, took the kid, left, traumatized him, broke him down. And when we were trying to build a family, my ex told me that he didn't want that, right? And I said I wouldn't do that to him. I'm like, I'm here to build a family. I'm here to do this, right? Okay. Well, we see what happened. He came home drunk. We argued, bop, 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 all this tea. He threatened my life. I'm gone, right? I'm gone. I can't stay with anybody who threatens my life. I'd be dumb, right? I had no choice but to leave. I understand that, Callie, and I'm sure most of us do. It's a reason, but it's not an excuse. I'm glad you chose yourself, especially with the little one. Yeah. And I know it's not an excuse. I'm gonna just break this whole thing down because this is what this is the only thing that I can break the behavior down to. So I'm just going to clue you guys in the same thing that I'm being clued in on as I am coming to my recollections. So because, that happened with old girl, but get this, right? I don't believe that story anymore. First of all, he said that he found out eventually that that kid wasn't his. I don't believe him. And you want to know something else that stood as a red flag to me? And this always haunted me. It's so weird that this memory of this conversation with him kept replaying in my mind when I left him. Like when I was like, in the trenches and like, going through that and like, I was like living with my, ex-friend and all those things. Dude. So like a year ago, it kept replaying in my head that convo because unfortunately, and I am telling you all this honestly because I don't have anything to hide or whatever. And his friends and everybody who watches this channel knows I'm telling the truth because he told everybody this, right? I'm not the first person to know about this. Unfortunately, that woman who lied to him about that baby being his, allegedly, I believe that was his child. I do. Because look at how I'm treated, right? Look at how I'm being treated, right? I no longer believe any of his so-called sob victim stories where he painted himself as a victim. I can't, I won't, I just don't, right? Unfortunately, that baby allegedly passed away at the age of 7 or something. And I remember being like, oh my God, that's horrible. And I think I was living over there already and pregnant when he told me this, because this was a part of the story he had not told me. I tell you verbatim. I'm telling you verbatim. This poor baby passes away and like tells me about it. And I guess this all happened in the past. I'm not sure. I think I was already pregnant living over there when he told me this. And like it like made my stomach turn. Yeah, I was already pregnant living, because you know what? I was going through my morning sickness a lot, but I remember I like threw up shortly after because he got ready to go to work. He had told me this the night before. My stomach was unsettled that night, and in the morning he, woke up to go to work or whatever. Talked about it just like a little bit. Whatever. That baby passed away, and he says verbatim, good for that bitch, that's what she deserves. The second you start replaying shit, it's done. Your mind is trying to check back into it. Yeah. 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 Because obviously my life being threatened and all these things, that's a level of betrayal, but that's a level of like distrust as well. So why is he doing this, right? 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 I don't know. But I remember him saying, good on that B word, it's what she deserves. And I was like, dude, that's still a baby though. Like that child is innocent and everything. And I remember looking at him like, dude, that's a baby. Like that baby is innocent and everything. And he was like, F her, it's what she deserves. She should have never F with me, and she should have never broke my effing heart. She should have never effing lied. And I'm like, but it's about the baby though. Like a whole child just lost their life, and your mindset is good on that B word, like good on that bitch. Right? Right? Like, you can't love and lie at the same time. Exactly. 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 So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, that's really weird. And I remember that just, it left me so unsettled. But now here we are. I mean, look at how I've been treated, right? Right? So it's making a lot of sense that this is just a character and a subconscious flaw. Whatever it is. Whatever his problem is, it doesn't matter. I'm still exposing him with receipts because my story stays the same. And I guess he's also been showing like my mindset content. Good. Because the stuff that I talk about in the mindset and manifestation community, it's talked about on a broader scale. Just because I'm a smaller channel and I'm talking about mindset doesn't mean that what I'm saying is like woo woo or out there. Some people might have that opinion, but if you trace back everything I say, from affirmations to elevating your self concept, to remembering your self worth and what you deserve, to remembering your value, to get people like this out of your life to where they become a non factor, to where you can actually like cut that cord. That's like baseline. You know what I mean? That was so cruel and disgusting. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Gross, right? Right? Like absolutely disgusting. So, yeah. Whatever. He's still getting exposed with receipts. I'm gonna post that receipt video. I'm just gonna lie and wait. And when I post it, it'll be ready. Like I said, the info will be blocked out. And now that I'm aware that he's hovering and trying to send all my stuff to the Guardian and whoever else, I mean his whole crew, thanks for obsessively watching me. I don't care. I'm still living and standing in truth anyway. I really don't care. My story stays consistent, down to my doctor's records and appointments. Right? Right? Like, cool. That's why no one should be with a man who prioritizes excuses instead of getting better. You pulled out of it, and I couldn't be prouder. Dude, what's crazy is like, this was a friend of mine for like 10 years, but I never knew this person. Like, to their core. Like, his core mentality and his core behavior, I never knew this side. Right? I never knew this side. And then mind you, like, even when I'm pregnant and stuff, he's threatening to go get custody. He's threatening this. He's threatening that. He's threatening this. Who does that to a woman who's expecting? Right? Right? And who does that? So you would rather just try to take full control and do all these things to prove what point? Right? I gotta prove a fucking point. Like, it just looks whatever. But the video is going down. I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing morning. I'm gonna get up off here. Like I said, this was just gonna be a quick one. It's even more terrifying that there was someone you trusted with your life, dude. Right? And like, I saw that you all, when I was watching back my last live stream with you guys, I saw someone in the chat like say, please tell me you have weapons, because hell no. No, I don't. But he is a licensed gun owner. So of course, when he threatened my life, I took that seriously. And at the time when I left, I did have an active order protection on him and everything like that, because obviously, I took that seriously. Mind you, I tell everybody this, his eyes changed when he looked me dead in my face. He looked me in my eyes and said, I'll kill you. And his eyes changed. He's never looked at me with that look in his eye before. And I was like, I gotta go. And I gotta stay gone. And I gotta never come back. And I gotta figure out how to get me and my baby together. And that's why, near or far, regardless of what happens with this case or whatever he thinks he's doing, I don't care. I've made peace. Because me and my child will be all right. Like I said, children, they end up choosing anyway when they're older. It happened to me. I'm a child of a custody case. You're going to find that all that legwork, all that BS, all that back and forth in court, through court, all these court fees, all this mess, in the end it will mean nothing because the child ends up choosing. And all it does is it's just a reflection of people's character at the end of the day. I don't care how people judge me or how people perceive me. If it's one thing you're going to get from me, it's going to be truth. If it's one thing you're going to get from me, it's going to be truth. And that's on period. That's why there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to worry about. Live and stand in truth. And that's on period. Receipt video going down. I love you all, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. And take it easy and be safe.